Ladies and gentlemen, Jared Talkstein, man on the scene here. It's been a while. Dateline, Knoxville, Tennessee. And I'm about to do something quite surreal. This building here used to be a Kroger's grocery store. And it is where me and my wife Terry met back in 1994. It hasn't been a Kroger store in 20 years. So it's been closed up and abandoned for at least that long. But I'm about to walk in there for the first time in decades. The building where I met my wife. Let's stop talking about it. Let's do it. How many times did I walk up to these doors? Oh wait, the doors I used to go in are blocked. These are the old doors over here. They're blocked. I guess these used to be the emergency doors. I guess I'll go in these. Well, I must admit this is quite different than it looked when this was a grocery store. I was greeted by all the reindeer. Wow, this is really crazy. Back here was the bathrooms. I wonder if they're still open. They seem to be. Oh boy, I remember cleaning these bathrooms. And back here was the dairy cooler, some offices. This used to be the meat department. It's full of flowers now, but the floor is definitely still from the meat department. This is wild. Seafood department was down there on the left. So right now I'm standing on where the bread aisle used to be, which is now full of Christmas ornaments, which I might be looking through and purchasing a few. Greta's cabin. This was the seafood department. Looks a lot different these days. Very cozy. This emergency door, I remember from when I was a kid. We would come shopping here, and I always thought it was weird that there were steps leading down to the emergency door. But yeah, still here. I'm going to pick up this ornament because it's dated 1992, which is the year I started working at this Kroger store. This used to be the floral department. You can see on the ground here the way it was edged off into a square, and down there was produce. And this whole area here, that's where I spent a lot of time. That's where all the checker lanes used to be. I spent many hours looking out this glass window, waiting, ticking the hours away so I could leave. It's just crazy being in this building again. Well, here I am outside old Kroger 513. What a trip down memory lane that was. I talked to the guy when I was checking out. He said that there's still all kinds of Kroger signage. They've just stacked up in the back. Man, I would have loved to have seen that. But anyway, this may be of very little interest to most people, but for me and my wife, crazy. This is Jared Talkstein, man on the scene, wishing you a happy new year. We'll see you next time.